Hey, son, you us, how you doing? How you doing? You guys, I'm a little bit hot. I am downstairs, but I am still hot. Good evening, good evening. I wanted to come on early because I do got some things I got to do, but I got some things on my mind that I need to share with you guys because I know why you guys are not feeling me. So we're going to get into this topic. I'm not on the StreamYard. I am on my phone. So we're gonna get into it. Make sure you guys go to let me get things together here because I know you guys think I'm crazy. I know you guys think I'm crazy. Make sure you go to Nora's Authentic Designer Handbags, you guys. She does sponsor this channel, and I want you guys to know she is family. So go over to Nora's Authentic Designer Handbag. She has all the gifts and apparel and accessories that you guys need. From Tommy Hill, Nike, Adidas, Puma, you name it. Chanel, Michael Kors, Gucci, Versace, Kate Spade, Fifth Avenue, Prada, anything that you're looking for. Hit Nora's Authentic Designer Handbags. Tell her SP News Nugget sent you, or you are Warriors for Children, and she'll work with you. I came on early for a reason. For a reason. First of all, let's get right on into it. I'm not going to waste no time. I see everybody that's in the house is part of family. If I hadn't seen you before, I'll let you guys know. If somebody's in here I haven't seen before, I will let you guys know. I'm not going to say hello to everybody, but hello, everybody. I see everybody that's in the house. I wanted to share this with you. I am going, it never fails. When we come on here, it never fails that I just got a report of a mother and a 7-year old boy found dead in a doghouse. So we're gonna check that out. Okay. Freddie Johnson's in the house. All the mods in the house. Sonia Watts is in the house. Shawana, thank you for putting that link in the chat. Tina Powers, thank you. Thank you very much. And we may not have a big gathering. I know. I know. I'm gonna have to go check and see what it's all about. But I'm not going to come on at 5 because I got to go to work tonight and I'm going to lay it down. But you guys know when I come on a pop up early, guess what? We're going to rock it. We're going to talk about it. And this is not in front of everybody. This is for the people that are family, basically. So you guys will know where I'm coming from. I know. Let me first start off saying, make sure you guys, family, hit that thumbs up as you come in. Regina said, yes, get some rest. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up so the people that help our algorithm, people know that we're over here and we're discussing the King Hill case. I'm gonna share some things with family that family should know. Okay? Because maybe sometimes my actions do not look good. When I say my actions, when I'm frustrated, you guys will see that I'm very frustrated. There's a reason because I'm frustrated. It may be because there's some things that I'm seeing I don't like, things I'm hearing I don't care to hear, and I hear it all. Family, do you understand that? I hear it all. I hear the good, the bad, and the ugly. You guys understand what I'm saying? Put a 1 in the chat. please, because I'm speaking to you right now, and we're going to get into some topics today. We're going to get into some stuff. Maybe I might even get into some trouble, but here we are family, and if we're going to get in trouble, we might as well all get in trouble all together. Y'all going to be in trouble with me. So now what? Okay? And if you guys want to move to a different case, we'll move to a different case. But I'm going to tell it like a TI is. I'm not going to hold my breath. But what I'm going to tell you, some of you guys are not going to like it. You guys are not going to like it. When I hear stuff that does not add up, it gets me very frustrated. Because I have to not tell you guys all the things that's going on behind the scenes. Most of the time, how you doing, Lisa Taylor? How you doing, Bertha Williams? Most of the time, you guys only hear what the show wants you to hear. Sometimes I need to tell you guys like a TI is. I'm not upset with you guys for whatever you say or you believe. You can believe what you want to believe. I'm not here to change nobody's mind. I'm just here to give whatever information I can share with you guys. I will share it with you. Now, Bertha says, I'm fine. So, usually when we're getting ready to get into something, the devil always sticks up his ugly head. It tells us that in the Bible. It says, when I get ready to try to do right, evil's always around. It tells us that. So we already know what it is. Anita Brown said, I'm listening. So we're 7 minutes into it, and we're just going to talk about it. I might even lock this down, so don't get mad at me when I lock it down. But, hey, Tracy Childs, you must be new. Beasley's mom was fighting Henry mom and sister today after his court appearance. For real? Breezy's. Tracy Childs, come on. Are you talking about the little girl in Houston? Because if not, we don't know what you're talking about. And I haven't seen Tracy Childs before. But if you want to come in here and share. Just let us know what you're talking about. Breezia. Breezia Terrell. I don't know what you're talking about. Who is Breezia Terrell? Tell us what the case you're talking about. There's so many cases out there. That's why I didn't want to get off track. But come on, Tracy. Come on. Come on, you guys. I said that before. Who is that? That's what we're saying. Who is that? I'll write it down and we'll check it out. You want to know? Uh-oh. Drop my pen. Matter of fact. Breezia Terrell. Thank you very much. We'll check it out and see what you're talking about. Tracy said Henry Dinkind. I still don't know what you're talking about. She's a 10-year-old missing from Iowa, I think. Okay. Okay. Anyway, we've got 71 people in the house, 53 thumbs up. If you came in without giving a thumbs up, please give us a thumbs up. Andrea Maxwell has put the other link in the chat to our other channel. If you're not part of the other channel, make sure you be a part of the other channel, because if we get shut down, locked down, or anything goes wrong and this is down, we go to the other channel, because this is a safe haven, and we're going to talk about things. We ain't going to have to disagree with it or agree with it or whatever you see fit. But I'm coming on because I got things to do in my personal life that needs to be taken care of around about 5 o'clock. I'm going to do those things that I need to do. So 5 o'clock, we're gonna be done with this. Maybe, maybe not. We're gonna check it out. So first of all, we had a big conversation this morning. We were talking about all the things that went wrong, all the things went right this morning when we were talking to cousin on the interview that we had. Some people got in their feelings, got emotional about it or something. Some people thought I was talking about them. I wasn't talking about anybody. Into all right, Tracy, you cool, you good. Anybody particularly. What you feel is what you feel, and what you believe is what you believe. But I can tell you one thing. There's a young lady that's been working with me, beside me, every now and then. Me and her, we hit bases together, and she heard what I was saying when I turned in the little information that I had. Just maybe it can help the case or whatever, or help find King Hill. You guys, I told you how I went through the runaround. Never went through a runaround like that before. Call this person, call that person, call this person, call that person, and this, that, and the other, and happened. Okay. Um, I said the person's name that I finished talking to at the end of the live. I told you guys I was gonna call the detective Mrs. Hammer. I said I was gonna call her Miss Hammer for a reason because anybody knew or had any clue what I was talking about, knew I wasn't telling no lie. They knew that I said the name Miss Hammer because guess what? That's not her name, but they know I wasn't telling no lie because they know why I called her Miss Hammer. Okay? So anyway, God bless you too, Grace. Anyway, so we were talking about that. So yesterday, this young lady hadn't spoke to her in a while, and I don't know if I said something, said something. Her name is Keisha. She may be calling in today. She may not. She may be on here right now. I don't know. Her name is Keisha. She's from Philly. Okay. We've been talking. We've been chit chatting. We've been adding up things and subtracting things and trying to come up with what's going on and all this other stuff. And so I had to make a sound decision, which I did not want to make. The sound decision is: should we continue to look for Baby King or not? That's not something I like to do. I don't like to stop in the middle of, you know, my stride and just stop. Ain't got nothing to do with no interviews, but things been weighing on my heart. Kathleen says, yes, until there is a body, we can't give up. There's something we got to I have to explain to you, Kathleen. I get what you're saying. That's the way I want to feel. She says, Tanika says, I know I said her name wrong. I said Tanika, and it ain't probably Tanika. To, Tanique. Tanique. Or remains. They, let's go back over some things that was said and some things that are now being placed into. Someone has told me personally that I want to share with you guys. There's a mod on here that worked with me side by side. We went in to call around, all around the Philly area. We even called in New York and in New Jersey. We're going to pay for a PI, so we needed to know the base rate of what we had to come up with to get this information to find out. And this particular person is on here right now, my mod. Because when we usually make calls, it's usually be another mod. It may not be the same mod all the time, but it usually be me and someone else that hears the conversation. And one thing that stays in my mind, we made calls after calls after calls after calls after calls. The price was $5,000. The lowest price we found was 2,000, and that wasn't giving us nothing. The lowest price we found was $5,000. That was adequate. That was pretty much what people were paying. And they said to get $5,000, be, feet on the ground. But the minimum of what you have to pay is, I think it's $95 an hour. That's what they charge. And they can interview these people, and then they can go and follow these people. Here's the problem with that. So we juggled that around. Do we want to pay somebody this $5,000 for them to follow? Just say, for instance, they were following me. I'll use me as an example. And I go into the store and I stay in the store for 2 hours shopping. Then I get in my car and I go to the laundromat, whatever you guys call it. And then I'm in there for 2 hours. Then I come home and then I go watch TV for 3 hours. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 hours. 7 times 95. That's $600 and almost $50. If it ain't $650, it's pretty close to it. Probably $675, something of that nature. 95 times 7. 7 times 5, 35. 63, 64, 65, 66. $665. Okay? Just to watch somebody do nothing. So, the mod that I was on the phone with, we felt like, that's kind of shaky. That's like throwing your money down the drain or something. Thank God we didn't do it, because it would have basically pretty much wiped us out. But we was gung-ho and we was ready to do it. We was ready to do it. They was going to talk to the key players and all this other stuff. Here's the weird thing. They was going to talk to the key players. We already talked to the key players. We already know what they were going to say. That's what I was trying to tell you guys. We already know what they're going to say. We heard it from the horse's mouth. Well, I know you guys didn't see Mar, but if anybody knows me, I'm not going to get myself in trouble and say something he didn't say. You see Amber on IG. Cody came in here. You guys spoke to Cody. You talked to Cody. Cody came on the live. So you guys heard what Cody had to say. You heard what Cousin had to say. Cousin said he took her. He the one that talked her in and turning herself in and going down there and this, that, and the other. You guys heard what Kiara said. Okay? You guys heard what Kiara said at the beginning. You heard what Kiara said at the end. Actually, Kiara called in to the show one time and she told us her side of whatever. We should have been asking her more questions. That's my fault. I dropped that ball. And I have to say that when I go back and I look at it, I am just disgusted in myself that I should have been asking her more questions instead of being more involved in what was going on the chat, but being a little bit more direct with the young lady and asking her other questions. Sometimes we don't get that chance again, and that's my fault. So to you guys, I have to apologize that we should have done that a little bit more better. Next time, we will. We don't keep kicking a lying dog. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's done happened. We didn't do it right. We didn't treat it right. I didn't do it right. Everybody want to get everything right. You're not going to get everything right. You're not. You're just not going to do it. I'm not going to get everything right either. That's just the way it is. I'm not perfect. But there is some things I want to share with you guys, and we're 20 minutes into this conversation, and I'm just going to let you guys know, and let you guys know what I can. I'm trying to think about it. You are telling the truth. Tina Powers called me SB. You go ahead, girl. Anyway, cocoa butter in the house. Anyway, there's some things that has been weighing on my mind about this King Hill case. Let's get off into it. Okay, everybody done said their hellos to everybody. Let's get off into it. Okay? This is family in the house. That's why I came on early. Everybody's waiting on us to come on at 5 o'clock. This is family. Family knows we come in and we get it in. Yes, it will be more rest. It is so much more to this story. Kai, yes, it is. They said she did this by herself. There's no way she could do this by herself. First of all, I want to share with you some things. Sonia Watt said, I'm listening, SP, and I'm typing. Let's hear it, SP. Okay. So the young lady named Keisha Philly, like I said, she may call in and she may not. She said she's gonna call in. I did let her know we were on, so she may call in. But remember, I was telling you guys, there was a reason why I was telling you that we were talking to the PIs down there to let them, to get some more information because we just didn't have enough information. We just wasn't satisfied with the information that we had received. And the one thing the PI said at the last PI we talked to, and he was willing and ready to do this, and we was like, yeah, and he was like, he can, yeah, he can go out there and get it. And the police called him because he is the best. I'm ready to hand over this money and let's do this thing. But he said, what all do you know? And I went to tell him, well, they said on July the 8th that the baby was missing and the police came on and the father turned in this report and this, that, and the other. And then now come July the 20th. I know these dates because it's all around my birthday, so that's why I remember. It doesn't mean that I have a good, attention span because it's too close. If it was a long time ago, I could tell you all about it. But if I get the dates wrong, just let's keep moving, okay? So when July the 20th came, they went to Amber's house and they told this young lady that King Hill was deceased and that you know you guys remember that? Do you guys remember that? She came on TV and she says, they said my baby is deceased. And then the grandmother came on and said that she don't know what they told her daughter, but whatever they told her daughter, she didn't want to hear no more. If you don't remember, you have to go back to those lives, not the lives, but the interviews that was on the news. The grandmother said that's what they told her daughter, and she didn't want to hear no more. So I thought to myself, okay, when I was talking to the private investigator, he said, SP, what do the family know? I said, the family don't know. They don't know. They haven't told them. And he said, that's a lie. They know. And I'm like, no, they don't. I said, no, they don't. They won't. They haven't told him. They won't talk to him because that's what I keep hearing from Cody and Amber. That's what I keep hearing. They don't know. They're not talking to them. Now Marv says every time when he goes to the police department, they just say, he dead. He dead. He dead. They act like, like it's like like it's a game or something. Oh, oh yeah, that case he dead. And it makes you wonder, why are they why are they doing that? Why? Why? Why are they why will they not tell this family what's going on? When I called them, nobody didn't know the name King Hill. They didn't know King Hill. Where? Here's a number to call. Call this number. Here's this number. Here's that number. Here's this number. 8 numbers later, here's this number. Then now I finally got to speak to Miss Hammer. Now I'm going to share something with you guys. It's been eating me up. Deborah says, where's the body if they know? These cops need to prove it then. She says, they know. They know that this baby is no longer here. They know. Well, if they know, Amber just put out a live saying that she know her baby is alive somewhere. Miss Hammer says, no, they know. I wasn't the only one on the phone when she was like, no, they know. So I thought to myself, I said, yeah, Rakia, they know. So I thought to myself, I said, well, there's some things should not be said. Where there's shown proof, Miss Hammer says, they, she says, listen to me. They know. SP, you didn't deliver on any negative info about Amber. No. Usually when something like that is, okay, usually there's two things they want people to do, and I get it, I understand. But do I believe now, speaking, speaking, or listening to what she had to say? I wouldn't say speak. I was listening at the time. Just being honest with you. I didn't say a word. I just listened. She said, no. She says, no. She says, Cody knows. Hmm. How can someone say someone is gone without any proof? No, I've never spoke bad of Amber, but you know, I I'm gonna tell you something else that was told to me too by more than one individual. To be honest with you, it was three individuals told me this. Okay? So one individual can't even get mad because they say don't say nothing because two other individuals was like, they didn't care if I told you or not. Okay? So I'll tell you what the other two individuals said, which the third one said the same thing. But I'm not saying that they said it, but I can tell you that the other two said it. They said not everybody passed that uh, polygraph test. No, they didn't. Everybody didn't pass that test. Now I was wondering why we were told everybody passed. Everybody didn't pass. So why was we told everybody passed? Everybody didn't pass. Why was we told everybody passed? And if one lie is okay, and then two lies is okay, where do we stop listening? Because that makes us go down a whole different road. And that's where we were going. Because we were so into, oh, who. That's why I was just like, you guys, let's just listen to who we have to speak. Rakia says, I'm getting a tummy ache about what I've been thinking but can't say. Yeah, I don't know. I asked those same questions. Now, could 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 the detective, I don't know to call her detective and whatever, FBI, whatever, whatever. Are they on this channel? Yes, they are. Yeah, I was told yes they are. They are. And they're looking and they're wondering why all those GoFundMe accounts was set up. I don't know why. I have no clue. On the same date that they told you your baby was deceased, now GoFundMe for what? I don't know. You guys, I don't know. I like I said, I have not said anything negative about this young lady. But those are some questions. People are wondering, but why? Is there a vigil? Is there service? Is there a, I don't know. What else could you, what else? I don't know. Freddie and Rakia, I've been having a headache all morning because, and this is not even the tip of the things that are now starting to come out that bothers me. It bothers me. Wouldn't that bother you? Wouldn't you have to start telling people something that is not so? So you guys won't be. I hate to look ignorant. I do. I would hate to look ignorant. I'm just telling. I tell my husband, please, if you do anything, just tell me the truth. I can take it from you. But don't have me looking like a fool out here and everybody else know and I don't know. Because the minute somebody come up and tell me something, and I ask you and it's true, and you got me looking like, I'm like, I know good and well. No, 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 don't do, hey, that's when I'm mad. Just tell me the truth and we'll work it out. We'll figure it out and let me make the decision on my own, whether I want to believe it or not. But don't continue to lie to me and everybody's looking at me like I'm some dummy. Because I'll go toe to toe with you 100%. Nobody can't tell me nothing until I see different. And I'm the type, I'm from Missouri. You got to show me. And I've been showed something that I cannot live with and keep it to myself. I don't like the people playing with my emotions. You're right. I don't like them to play with my emotions. I'm going to love you, like you, or whatever, but don't do that. I don't get mad. I got mods in here I love to death. I love y'all, whether you're right or you're wrong, whether we indifferent or whatever. I ain't going to say nothing bad about you, and I ain't going to hold it against you. You got your opinion, and I got mine. But we ain't going to lie to each other. That we ain't going to do. There was reasons why I wanted the other side to come on and tell what they seen or what they knew. There was reasons why. And if nobody's talking to certain people anymore, wouldn't there be a reason why they not telling them this and that? Okay, we can tell you this, but you know, Rakia, I just seen your message. Yeah, yeah, yes. So, do you know who did pass the test? Are you at liberty to say? Well, Anita, um, I think Tiana didn't take it. Marv passed the test. Redhead, I think, didn't take it. I have my notes upstairs. I wasn't going to get into the details, but Kiera just made a statement. She didn't even do a test. So what's she talking about? I passed the test. This is why when we need to ask, when we have people to interview and we ask them these questions and they answer it for themselves, then guess what? That's what they said. I don't want to be what I said or what my assumption is. So when we have people to interview, let them talk, let them tell you, ask questions. I want you to ask questions. Nobody didn't say you couldn't ask questions. But if a person say, I don't want to get into it, that's all I was saying this morning. They didn't want to get into it with nobody. They didn't want to be argumentative with anybody. A lot of people take a person's strong voice in the wrong way. I'm going to tell you something about Philadelphian people. Do not get mad at me, but it is so. Not everybody speak like you guys do. Trust and believe. Every time I spoke to someone from Philadelphia, it was an issue. Like how I presented it or how I said it. And I didn't mean it that way. Or you said this or you throw shade. What are you talking about? I literally had to explain myself over and over and over again because they're high voiced people doesn't mean it's a threat. It doesn't mean that it's disrespectful. But you could talk to someone like you and I, where we sit back and we just talk, and I lower my voice and you lower your voice, and not all of them's like that, but majority of them are. When I went to New York, my husband's cousin came up. He got in the car and he was like, ah, and we was like, and I thought he was hollering at his wife. I was like, oh my God, baby, let's just get out on the corner of 28th Street, and we'll walk to Madison Square. I don't want to be. He was like, "What's wrong with your wife?" I'm just telling my wife something. He didn't. She was like, "He okay, girl? We ain't got a problem." I'm thinking, we're in the middle of an argument. So I've seen it, and like I said, I wasn't only in New York. We went to New Jersey also, and then I've got two friends right here that's from Philly, so they speak like that too. So you know, but they have been integrated a little bit, so it's not so strong. You know what I'm saying? It's not like in your face like strong. But yes, there's difference in state to state how people will react when they're speaking to one another. Somebody, oh, she said this. I said, no, I didn't. Yes, you did. And you have to go back and show them, no, you changed it. No, I didn't change nothing. Yeah, you did. You went in there and you changed some stuff. No, I did not. Oh, she apologized. No, I did not. Yeah, no, I did not. I don't know how you got that out of that. And we have to respect that it's just a difference in how we present something that people will take it and run with it. Some of it got me a little frustrated, but that's the way it is. To to Kick Brown Sugar says, Tanique says, I'm from Philly too. And you're right, SP. We are loud. We got to learn to talk over subways and more. You're right. You're right. You're right. And it's not disrespectful. People would think it is, but it's not. You know. And I had people wanting to come to my defense. And I thank you and I appreciate it, but I didn't feel like it was nothing disrespectful. Do you talking, not listening, so therefore you hear what you want to hear? No, you talking, not listening, so you hear what you want to hear. Yeah, you're right, Patricia. You're right. So I want to say something, and because they don't want us to speak on this anymore. They say it's foolery, and not in a bad way. It's like it's just keeping a lot of stuff going. I didn't hear about what Cody. Matter of fact, he didn't even cross my mind when I asked. Matter of fact, like I said, there was three people altogether. That's why this morning when I spoke, the person that I thought I was speaking to or whatever, I mean, I was speaking about someone else. That person called me right after live and was like, I didn't mean to take up your time and this, that, and the other. And if I bothered you, I was like, honey, I wasn't talking about you. She was like, well, I thought you was talking about me because we talked yesterday. I talked to probably about 20 people yesterday. My husband was furious. I was laying in the bed talking to people. I was falling asleep while they were talking to me. And I was trying to take notes and write notes and stuff. And I was like, I didn't even make my payment to my bills yesterday. Now I got to pay late fee. I'ma see. I'ma see. I'ma see. I'm gonna make this call. Cause I thought I don't know if she's in. Matter of fact, let me text her and see. Let me text her. Let me text her. Let me text her. Maybe she texts. Da 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 da. I text her. Maybe it didn't go through. It don't look like I text her. Hold on, you guys. Somebody asked, "Can I call you in 10 minutes?" Oh, hold on. Hold on. I text her. Let me look at my message. No, that's not her. I text her again. I'm not gonna call her. I'm just not gonna do it. I'll text her. If she wants to come in, she can come in. She don't, that's fine with me. That's fine with me. Okay. My sister is from Philly and she talks loud. Yeah. I apologize, accepted. Okay. Oh, the thing is T Parks taught yoga, not just any person practice and teaches yoga. Maybe she had no street smarts. I heard that she had just got a car, so she ain't had the car long. I heard that she worked as a CNA for a while, so usually CNAs they do work that nobody else want to do. Like to wipe the butt and dress people in the mornings and people hitting on them that has Alzheimer's and brush teeth and feed older people. You have to be a very patient person to have that type of job. I've done it before and I'll do it again if need be. I don't have a problem with it. Some people do have a problem with it. But you got to be a special type of person to love on people to do that job and like your job. Some people don't like to be called butt wipers and all this other stuff. But you know what? They're people and they need help. And there's nothing to be embarrassed about it. Matter of fact, I applaud anybody that helps anybody that needs to eat and they don't know how to pick up the spoon and eat. We're all going to be at that level one day if we don't die soon. So I don't look down on somebody because they wipe somebody's butt. I did it. I did it for years. So I could see why they were saying that this girl just is one of the good girls or whatever. So the question is, let's talk more. I don't want to talk about the one particular part is like, are we still looking for King or not? Well, if he is, we will put him in jeopardy if he is. So should we still, or do we want a baby, or do we want a bite, or do we just want answers? So if he's not, if he's alive, we put him in danger. If he's not alive, then we just be talking, just to be talking. You know what I'm saying? So which one do? You just stop. Okay? Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Don said, "Do we unfollow Cody on IG?" I don't. I don't know what you gonna do. I got him down as follow, but I really don't go to my IG account. So you know, I heard at one time that all of this started off because Amber has 90,000 people follow her, and Kiera and them only has 5 to 6 thousand, and there's a problem. Like, why does she got all these followers? Because of, I don't know. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if that's something I was supposed to keep to myself. But to this point, there's so much stuff people wanted me to keep to myself. I don't know. I don't know. Because 90% of it really doesn't matter unless there's some reason why you want me to keep it to myself. I don't know. Don says, do you think Marv is sincere? I'm going to tell you what I think about Marv. Everybody still got a problem because he should have been checking on the baby or whatever. I get it. I understand. But I know how men think. So some things don't look good, but I tell you what, there was a sighting for this child at Walmart. Somebody said there's a sighting. There was a sighting in China. There was a sighting at the airport. There was a sighting in China. But wherever there's a sighting in Walmart or in Linton or something, or Lily, or I don't know, whatever town in Linton or something or that. Something start with an L. And he went a running. But nobody else did. Levington. You got it, Levington. Levittown. Levittown. Yeah. Levington. That's it. Don got it. Levington Town. You got it. Not Langston. Not Langston. Or Langston. Not Langston. In Levington. Don showed where it was at. She says, not too far from my house. But they said they went and checked, and that wasn't him. I don't know if it was him or not. They said it wasn't him. They transferred it to another district, the Philadelphia district, and we was wondering about that. So the young lady and I made that call, and they said, well, regardless, we still gonna have to check it out. Doesn't mean anything about it. But why did you transfer it if it wasn't him? We still gotta check it out. I don't know. You checked it out and it wasn't him. Why would you still send it? And so that's just a question. That's just a question that still, you know, goes into this young lady's head about that didn't make sense. There's more than just her and I that make these calls. There was like at least like 8 or 9 people. Marina says, I always thought King was alive. So hard to trust anyone these days, yeah. SP, is there anyone that you feel is credible? Is there anyone that I feel that is credible? You know what? You know what, Don? I wait till close to getting everybody to hear what any, you know, I don't I don't judge. Cody, Amber, Marv, or Tiana, she's the one in jail. That out of them three, I don't judge none three, because I know how sometimes going through something like this, you're gonna have mistakes in your statements, and you nervous, and everything you say is you don't know who to trust and who said what and who twisted it and who turned it and things, and you might meant something or else. So right now, I haven't judged Cody, Amber, or Mar. I haven't judged none of them. She said, "Here I come." Maybe she will come. I haven't judged none of them, but I hear so much. I hear things about Cody. I hear things about Amber. I hear things about Mar, and I don't judge none of them. I just hear it. If I can pass it, I pass it, so you guys can make a decision what you hear. But the one thing I wanted you guys to know is, should we go forward with putting pictures up of King and looking for him? Maybe that's not the way to go. You guys tell me, because if he is still alive, wouldn't we be endangering him? Or is that helping? The lady said they know. It couldn't hurt if he was. That's what I get. That's how I get at it. It wouldn't hurt if what they're saying is true. It wouldn't hurt. But what they're saying is not true. People not going to be looking, and people are very, very messy. They're messy. They're going to people's houses and all this other stuff, and people can get hurt. You know. Queen Slay says, "I believe T Parks is going to speak. And you know what? I believe so too. And I think when she speaks out and say, someone told me, she might implicate the people that's sitting there listening to, I, 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 I don't know. We don't know what she gonna say. We don't know. Don't do it then. You will open Pandora's box. So what I'm saying is, I've been trying to wonder which way should we go? Should we keep going forward, or should we just step back? Ouch, girl, if you don't get out of my head, if you do not get out of my head, the lady said they know for a fact that he is gone. But when you have a lot of messy, messy people that don't care what you think and don't care what they say, it gets really bad. Chrissy says, "I hope she does speak." Hey Tina, how you doing? If she really loves King, then she will speak. Well, she's already talked to the cousin, and the cousin already said we can't really talk because the conversation is recorded. Yeah, girl. I mean, what conversation is not recorded from the jail? That's a given. We know whenever you go to jail, it tells you that. I mean, it ain't like you done told us something like really important, like, oh, well, what did y'all talk about? Oh, we just talked about just other stuff. Let me tell you something that bothered me a little bit. Because I asked Kiara, and no disrespect, you guys. She said, but they want us to shut up. Nope. Bertha, I know what you're saying. Here we go, you guys. Let me take my phone down a little bit. Hey, this is SP. Is this Keisha?
Hey, this is Keisha from Philly.
How you doing, Keisha? I was just we've been on here for a whole hour, girl. I don't know where you been.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, I did tell them a little bit about what was going on, and I don't know if you caught any of it, but I let them know that you and I have been touching bases with each other and making calls
Mm-hmm.
and conversations. And we've been hearing some stuff. And if you want to fill them
Yes.
in on anything,
Um, yes. Hi, y'all. Hope everybody's doing well. It was told to us that King Hill is no longer with us. Now, this was told by a reliable source, um, the SV unit homicide. He is no longer with us. And that the pages, Facebook pages that been going on belongs to Cody. If y'all are spending your money, giving your money out, it needs to stop. This is sad. It really is. You know, it's this whole thing is sad. This
right,
is a child. This is a child.
right, right,
Everybody in this world been looking for this baby, and we can still have hope that this baby is alive.
right.
But it was told to us, like I said, by a reliable source, that he is no longer with us. Do we want to hear that? No, we don't. I don't want to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that. No?
And do
And,
and do the family know? What did they tell us? Do the family
and
know?
he said, yes, they said, and Cody's no. Cody said, Cody know that he's deceased. So, I don't know why he's going around and making these pages up. He got a lot of pages. He had a lot of pages. And I said, oh, you know? And it's sad that people is reaching out to try to help him. And if you know that your nephew is deceased, why play with his name like that? Why? Why do that?
That it kind of bothered me when they said that he knew. It
Yes, she
bothered
said, oh,
me.
what? She said, oh, he knew. Oh, he knew. He know he's deceased. But you're going around to ask, I'm not trying to say he's a bad person and, put his name, but, when you know that, and this is a child, if you know that this baby is going and you sitting there on Facebook, on Instagram, oh, he's alive. Oh, he's not alive. Oh, help me find an IP. And like I said, this is reliable source. This is nothing to make up. Because let me tell you something. I don't play when it comes down to kids. This is not nothing you play around with at all.
We've been in our
This is bad.
feelings. We've been in our feelings for the last couple of days.
Yes. And everybody has. Everybody. When this case first came out, for one, it didn't even sound right. Everybody getting, mixed. Everybody getting confused because he say, she say. Everybody want to know what is going on. Do we still continue to look for this baby? Do we this? All I know is that we was told that King Hill is deceased and they are now just looking for his remains. Now, do we stop looking? No. Do we stop looking for his, it's sad. Like, it's sad. The whole story is sad. Family, arguing with family. Everybody arguing with each other on both sides. This is a baby here. Don't nobody care about your feelings. Don't nobody care about this person's feelings. We care about this baby, and this baby name is King Hill. get together and figure out what happened so they can give this baby, if he is deceased, as they said, give him a right, what is it called, burial,
Mm-hmm.
or, for him. Stop going on social media. Stop trying to blast one of each other. It's not healthy. If y'all listening, if y'all love this little boy the way y'all say y'all love this little boy, stop doing what y'all doing. Help. Reach out to one each other. Help. Find this little boy. I'm sick of it, and everybody else sick of it.
You there, Keisha?
Yeah, I'm here. This needs to stop. The back and forth needs to stop.
Yes. And so I know that they are following this page. They're following other pages. So I'm letting you guys know. That's not a secret. The phone just hung up. Um, so where do we go, you guys? Where do we go? I believe when she goes to court, she say, it's raining bad out here, my service is cut off. It's raining everywhere. It's raining everywhere. We had some trouble with the chat earlier, and it's just going all around. What do your heart tells you, SP? You know, I just need more time to think about what my heart tells me, because I don't even want to believe what I've been hearing. I just don't even want to believe it.
Hello?
You there, Keisha?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. It's pouring rain. The service is messing up.
Right.
But, yeah, family. I mean, all this, try to help each other. When this story first came out, everybody was in their feelings. Wait, kids are getting hurt from left to right. I mean, left to right. Big.
Right.
This is like very big. And if someone knows something, why not say nothing? Because when you hold it in, it's gonna come out, and you're gonna get yourself in more trouble than what you thought you was even in the first place. Once y'all all get together and find this baby, not this baby, he's not a baby. He has a name, King Hill. I mean, it's times when I was up all night trying to figure, where he at,
So
talk to people.
I let them know. Would you reiterate? I let them know about the polygraph test on. I
Oh,
didn't.
y'all not LinkedIn?
Huh?
On LinkedIn?
From what?
Is I'm on the line? The live?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
You are. Um,
Oh, yes. It was so, yes. It was, that Amber failed the lie detector test.
See, I'm letting them know I didn't make that up. I'm letting you guys know
No.
I did not make that up.
Mm-mm.
That's
No, 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 no.
okay.
It was told that Amber failed the lie detector test. Now, what she felt about, we don't know. We can't sit here and this is something that we don't know. What she felt though. We just can tell you that she failed the lie detector test.
Right.
Now, do we know did Kira take one? I don't know. We don't know. But it was told that Amber took one twice and failed both times. Now, I'm not going to sit here, and ST is not going to sit here and waste nobody's time with the lies, and especially over a child.
I just wanted them to know that, trust me, I did not make that up. There was not
But
only,
not,
yeah, that was not made up. That's what was, but
no,
see, when we asked Cody who
I'm
passed the
reading up.
test, Cody had told us everybody passed. And it was strange because this is what he
Yes,
said. It was strange. Everybody passed. And I said,
passed.
everybody
And come to
passed?
find out,
He said, everybody
Amber
passed.
failed. Nope. Yep. Failed. Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, they said big time.
Yep. 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 Big time. He said, oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. I mean, both times. I mean, it was like, wow. Now, I don't know what she said. I don't know what was the question then, but I know a reliable source said that he failed. And this is sad. It really is. I was really hoping and praying that King Hill was alive. And we all was. Everybody was. From the time it came out, from the time you had people searching, you had people knocking on doors, riding around, you had people calling up from different states, from different ends, people that's not even involved, and like you said, people getting their feelings, and we all get on our feelings. I mean, this is a baby we talking about, y'all. Why do we always gotta argue and fight? Why we always gotta bicker? I mean, this is a King Hill. Even if it was another child, I don't understand why family and family that both sides, Amber side, the Park side, come on. Why y'all gotta fight? Why y'all can't just get together and see what happened? Why y'all can't talk?
And I'm wondering why they ain't, Rakia says something there. Why they ain't, if the baby is gone, why they have not brought together a recovery team to try to recover the remains.
Exactly.
I mean, it's now August. Okay, they told her this
Mm-hmm.
July the 20th. It's been 30 days. Ain't nobody said, okay, we got a recovery party going on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just like, it's just
Exactly.
not happening.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm saying. Everybody just, oh, I'm gonna make a GoFundMe account. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's alive. Oh, let's talk about Mars. Let's talk about, Mars. Oh my God, Mars dated a faggot. Oh, Mars did this. Oh, Mars not. Who cares about that? I don't. Everybody don't.
Now, I don't either, but it's been known
Let's talk about.
the
Let's
thing,
talk about where it came.
right,
Let's talk about where it came.
but one thing is, I hear that this T Parks is a lady. She is a woman.
Yes, yes. It
She's
was
not a
told
man. She is a woman.
she is 100% a woman. Is 100% a woman. Not no man. Straight
It was on the doc
woman.
sheet. It was on the doc sheet. It did present what gender, and it said male. But
It was told that she's from a reliable source from the people, the children, and she said that she is a female,
and that's
a
what
woman.
Kiera said that, and Marv said that, and Cousin said that, and so far, that's all we have heard so far. And but I mean, they do stumble around when you call up there, and you be like, they be like, well,
Mm-hmm.
he, um, is it a he or she? And I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's the problem. Everybody worrying about the wrong stuff. Who cares if that's a woman? Who cares if that's a man? That's the problem with everybody. Everybody's so focused on the wrong stuff. So why you so focused on why mom's up with a man? So the baby is still out there somewhere.
right,
If you want to speak that, speak that.
right. Well, when T Parks go to court, all we're gonna hear is guilty or not guilty. We're not
Just
gonna
right.
hear
It's not
her.
no court hearing.
Right. The judge is not wanting to hear anything she has to say. That's a whole different ball game. You may not hear that for another year.
And you're not going to hear that because
People,
cases like this, they don't. It's not a fast trial. You don't go
right,
to trial that fast. It
right,
takes time. It takes time. Period.
right. I know some people thinking, oh, wait until she go to court. She gonna drop the bomb. The only thing
Mm-mm.
she gonna drop is guilty or not guilty,
Yeah, that's it.
or
That's all.
try to get a bond. Other than that, you're not gonna hear no statement from her.
Mhm. Mhm.
Unless they're
And I
trying to indict
also
her, you'll hear some
right.
information. If it's an indictment hearing, we don't
Mhm.
know if it's an indictment here. If it's an indictment here, yeah, she got to defend herself to try
Mhm.
not to be go into federal court, which
Exactly.
it might go into federal
Exactly.
court because this is a baby under the age, and
Mhm. That's
they
what I'm
did get
saying. Yeah,
into it.
I've seen, I've seen trials that went on for months, and and a murder case, you know. So this just happened. This
Right,
is not going to be resolved no time soon. It's not. Like the lady said, this baby, she said, this baby, King Hill, is no longer here. He's deceased. We're just looking for his remains. That's what she said.
mm,
She said, you heard it was on the news. If you read it up on an article
right,
that we just looking for his remains. See, everybody got confused because, you know, between Cody and everybody, and oh, he's alive, oh, he's not alive, he's alive. I mean, we didn't know which way to go.
right.
Oh, a GoFundMe account, or this and that. I mean, this is a headache.
Right,
Now,
right.
King Hill is not a headache
No,
because we would not give up on King Hill.
right,
But the people that's involved is a headache because y'all can be the one that can either save him if he's alive, as like I said, from the resource, you know, reliable resource, SVU unit, they wasn't. But if y'all really care and y'all know, as she said, holy no,
yeah.
holy no,
That blew me away.
yes,
That blew
yes,
me away. That just, I was like, oh my God.
wow,
Yeah, yeah, that blew me
wow,
away.
I
Because
couldn't believe it.
I couldn't either. I couldn't either. I was sitting there going, no, because this young man keeps telling me they don't tell me nothing. He said, SP, why they don't talk to us? Why don't, and I'm thinking,
Mm-hmm.
why they not talking to the
Mm-hmm.
family? And I'm feeling his pain like
She said
everybody else
she's
knows this and
behind
stuff.
all the pages. She said she's behind all the pages. But a lot of people already knew that.
I didn't know it.
But he was sitting there. No, a lot of people said that he was, but no, he wasn't for sure because I did see something going around where he said it was not him, but she confirmed that it was him.
She did.
She confirmed that it was him behind all the pages. She said he has multiple pages, and she don't know why he's doing it.
Right.
She don't know why he's doing it.
Right.
But it's giving her a headache.
Right.
It's giving her a headache. I mean, it's giving everybody a headache. We just want King to rest in peace if he is deceased, if the resource was given. We just want his, everybody, his family,
Right.
everybody, not just people that he don't know, his family, his family closure.
Right.
Give King closure. Why do he gotta be outside? It's raining right now. It's pouring. Why do he have to suffer? Why? Because you mad at this person and this person mad at this person and this baby has to suffer? Because y'all all mad at each other? I mean, when is going to stop? When is this violence going to stop?
Right. Right.
This is beyond sad. I mean, I watch the show. People call in all the time. People that don't even know the baby is hunting for him, searching for him, and everybody don't even know which way to go because we're getting told like 1,000 different things from family member, friends, this and that.
Right.
But today was the day that we got confirmation that baby King, even though I didn't even want to hear that. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't want to hear that. I did not want to hear that.
Right.
I didn't want to hear her say, he's gone, he's deceased. He's deceased. But it was so easy for them to say that. It's just, it's, it's so sad. This whole thing is sad, y'all, and all we can do now is, try to keep, even though that they seem deceased, it's still nobody's family. Keep putting his picture out, y'all. Keep saying his name.
Mhm. Yeah. We will do that. But as far as the conversation, unless we get some new information,
Yeah, it's nothing.
I don't want to go over, keep going over the lies. We're going to go over the interviews and hear it. And if there's something that is opposite, I believe we can go, go over. But I don't want to go over, if somebody says something and now we got confirmation that's not so, I don't, I don't want to keep going over the lie. Because that
Right.
just makes me mad. I'm wasting my time.
Right. Right. Definitely. It's wasting a lot of people's time.
So,
A lot of people are like, okay, well, I'm going to find this little boy and looking for him, and he's deceased.
right.
He's deceased.
Well,
That's not saying, oh, stop giving up looking for him, because they don't have a body.
right. I will look for a body. I will look for a baby. I will continue to look, but
Yeah.
as far as putting it out there, and we just keep going and keep going and keep going, and if it was not
It's
so,
confuse people. It's confusing people.
because here's the thing: what if? And I say this. I said, what if we will be putting things in danger if it wasn't? I mean, we can't just no.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
if we want to do something productive, um, keep our eye out instead of talking about it. Keep our
Yeah.
eye out for him, you
Yeah,
know.
that's all. Yeah.
But
All we can do.
and until TP want to speak to us, Marvin want to speak to us, Amber want to speak to us, I'm just done hearing anything else. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done because everybody else, other than those three, really can't tell us. Cody can't tell us because he wasn't there.
Right. Right.
Amber can tell us because she was there. T Parts can tell us because she was there. And Marv can tell us because he's a part of the equation that he was supposed to be in there, or he made the phone call, or he handed this baby to this woman,
Right.
and the woman's supposed to hand the baby. If those three ain't speaking, I don't want to speak on it anymore
Does it? Mm-hmm.
because
Because
it.
it's nothing but a he say, she say.
Right, right, and there,
It's nothing but a he say.
right. Unless somebody come out and tell us something that is some vital information or we find some new information. But until then,
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of running around circles. This is what we did even on the I don't know if you know, but on the cupcake case, we were talking to Quintessa and she just kept giving us the
Mm-hmm.
run. She just wanted to talk and I told her I was done.
Right.
I don't want to talk
Right.
about 20
And
years
that's what I'm
ago.
saying. This is a date. This is a date. Like, people don't understand. Like, this is a date we're talking about. Why do you want to play around with a date?
Right.
This is sad in so many ways. It really is. All I'm hoping and praying, I don't care if Mars don't like Cody, Cody don't like Mars, Amber don't like this person, I don't care, Kira don't like this person. I don't care. Get together and find this baby.
Right. Right.
That's
even
all that matters.
even if for the baby, get along
Yes,
so that
for the baby.
everybody won't have different information and get
Like, I
together
was not,
for that child to
like,
get it right.
mm-hmm. And if I was them, I would block out social media and get together and sit down and figure it out. Okay, well, I was with people. This is what happened. Okay, I mean, y'all say y'all love them, right? Y'all say y'all love him. That's your family, that's your son, that's your nephew, that's whatever the case. Get together. Who cares what social media say? Get together. Get together and find out what happened, where he could be.
Yeah, and I don't want to be a part of one family not getting along with the other one. You know what I'm saying? Being
Yes,
being that what's she called, that catalytic, that's the
mm-hmm.
catalytic to keep things going so we can have a show or we got something to talk about. I don't want to be the catalyst for that. I don't want to.
Exactly.
It's either
Exactly.
either come on, tell us the truth, let's not start drama,
Mm-hmm.
let's try to get along, let's try to talk, and we can't
Right, and
do
let's
that.
even try to bring everybody together. It would be really nice if everybody could just get together and, like you said, without negativity, without
Chrissy,
screaming, yelling.
hold on for a minute, Keisha. Chrissy, she says, SP, no disrespect, but with all the lies that have been told, how do we know this information is true? Well, I tell you what you do,
Okay.
Chrissy. This is what you do, Chrissy. And I'm not mad at you. You do not have to believe
Mm-hmm.
anything you say, but why don't you make those calls yourself and they'll tell you themselves, okay?
Yourself.
You can get that
Mm-hmm.
information yourself.
Yourself.
If we got it,
Mm-hmm.
you can get it too. You don't have to wait on
Yep.
us to tell you what we done got and what we done found out. Everybody got the fingers, everybody got the phone. You go out
Mm-hmm.
there, ask those same questions that you're asking me, what I'm telling you, what they told us, and then you can make your decision. That's all I got to say about that. And I know you're not disrespecting. That's a good good question. You don't have to believe anything, but you've got the same.
And I
You've
don't
got the
blame
same.
you.
I know. I know. I don't either. I don't blame her, but she's
I
got the
don't blame you to
same
the way you feel the way you feel
things.
because there's so many lies that's going around. Who know who is the belief? Who to believe?
I know. I know.
But what you can do is you can dial the number. You can dial
Right.
the
I was on
homicide.
the phone
You
the
can
other day and I
contact
was
them.
like, I don't even know what to call. I ended up calling 911 in my town and they called 911 in that town. And next thing I know, after talking to 8 people, I ended up talking to the person and bam, that's what happened. So you can make
You
that
can get that
phone,
person
same
to
phone
call.
call 911, and then transfer it to Philadelphia, and then they'll transfer you to 8 other people, and then they'll tell you what we just got through talking about. But it might be a little bit different. But you don't, and I understand everybody's lying. You can't believe anything. That's why I'm saying I don't even want to go over the case anymore because first of all, we're
It's
going over nothing.
overwhelming. It's too much.
We're going over nothing but what was told to us, which was lies. Now that we know that there's a whole bunch of lies going on, and we're not getting the truth, okay, we found
Let's
out
put
as
it like
much as
this. We
information as
trying
we
to share
possibly
with
can.
y'all.
If
We trying to share. We trying to share with y'all information, real information that was told. I've been watching this show, and a lot of people been calling like, we still look for the baby, do we do this? So many lies and so many things. But there was people we simply have confused. And if you don't go, well, I don't want you to believe us. Everybody got their own opinion on who they want to believe, who they don't. That's what we're saying is you can give them a call yourself.
that's
Okay?
she said
But
she didn't know. She thought somebody was telling us this, like a neighbor or somebody just called
oh
in.
no, babe,
She said when
no,
she
no,
said
no, no, no.
reliable, she's talking about some authoritative person said these
Mm-hmm.
things. Not just somebody just called in and said, "Hey, SP, guess what? Cody's making up this and
Yeah,
Cody
no.
lied that." No, no, no. This is authorities we were talking
Mm-hmm.
to that said this.
Mm-hmm.
And we
Yep.
and like I said, and I'm not trying to be rude. I hope nobody don't take it that way. You know, if
Like, you're
we
not
got
being
it,
rude. You're
if
not being rude.
if we got it, if we called down there and they told us, I'm sure that they would tell you the same thing.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep.
You got
And then what
any
you can
last
do is you
words?
can even call the Philadelphia Police Department and you can be like, "Hi, I would like to speak to someone that's listed on the King Hill case."
Mm-hmm.
They would give you a number to call and whoever that's working on the case. And
The
she will tell you herself.
everybody keep asking, who's the caller? Who's the caller? Her name is Keisha. She's from Philly. And
Yes,
we've
thank
discussed
you,
this
sis.
many of times. This is not our first time we having conversations and going over things and like
Mm-hmm.
somebody that is
Trying to figure this
engaged
out.
of what's going on. I want to be partner
Mm-hmm.
with somebody that's down
Yeah,
there.
because I didn't want to just keep on. I didn't want to go on here in the beginning because I like to use sex. I don't want everybody to be like, oh, she's lying, she's lying. Da, 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 da. No, just like y'all think we lying. Oh, I know it's true. Which I'm not mad at. We not mad at y'all for listening that way. Because at the end of the day, it is so many lies going around.
So,
But what y'all can do is pick up the phone. I would say not because tomorrow is what Saturday.
yep,
But I would say, I mean, you can call to see. But what you can do is call the Philadelphia department because I'm pretty sure they open, and you can give them a call and say, I would like to speak to someone in the King that's working on the King Hill case. They would give you an number to call, and you
yep,
find out yourself.
yep. I'm finna get
They'll
off.
tell you yourself.
Yep, yep. I'm gonna get off of here because
Okay.
um If you guys want to finish this conversation, we can finish it tomorrow. Please leave a comment down below. We'll finish this conversation. I'm gonna get off of here and enjoy my Friday, enjoy my family, and do you have anything else, Keisha, that you wanna let them know?
Um, I just want everybody to stay safe and enjoy life while you can, because life is too short. You know, and that's really it. And just keep praying. That's all. Like, just keep praying.
Right.
That we,
Right.
get better news or good news tomorrow.
Right.
But all you do, move.
Alrighty. Thank you, Keisha. Keisha, thank you. I don't know what just happened. Anyway, you guys, I see some comments in here. Thank you, Sheila. I sure will get me some rest. I am finna go. She says, lies, deceit, and money is all a game. Mm-hmm. This was awful. I was hoping that he would be found alive. Regina says, have a blessed day. I sure would. Good show. Private investigator, SP and Associate. Chrissy says that is the best way to do it because there has been so much confusion around this case. Tasha says, so it confirms that King is deceased, or that's a lie too. Rebecca says, to caller, what is the cause of death since your source confirmed him as deceased? You call 911, find that out, Rebecca. Uh, Tina Holland, SP, I can see here the frustration. Maybe you want to back off a while. I'm just saying, you know what? We have backed off, Tina. That's what we're saying. We're saying unless we get some more information from either Amber, Marvin, or TP, as far right now, I don't want to hear no more lies. I don't want to hear no more. I don't want to hear nothing else. I don't even know. I don't want to hear nothing else. It just bothers me when I hear that person say, the whole family knows. They know. I'm like, I wanna I want them to explain to me because after I ask that question, I'm gonna have another question. What do they know? Well, they know that he's no longer here. Okay, that's a problem to me because they're like, we don't know. Okay, but still, then, well, you can ask them the same questions that I asked, and I got an ear for full, and it's still not making sense to me, to be honest with you. But I am going to leave it at that for right now. We'll talk about it tomorrow a little bit, but we're going to talk about where we're going to go, what we're going to do. You guys, if you have a doubt in your mind, best way to clear that doubt right now, call 911, ask to speak to the Philadelphia Police Department on the King Hill case, and don't stop until you get to the leading detective on the case, and they'll tell you what we just told you. All right? You guys, make sure you go to Nora's Authentic Designer Handbags. Tell her SP News Nuggets sent you. Look for she has all the designer handbags and everything, from Michael Kors to Louis Vuitton, Versace. Tell her that you're Warriors for Children, or you SP News Nuggets family, or use your W4C. You get 20% off. And I thank you, Grace. Thank you for the super chat. I'm sorry I don't feel like it right now, you guys. This has been bothering me for maybe a good week, but the last 2 days has drained me to the core. I'm finna go lay down, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Be good, be safe, and be nice to each other. Bye.